Lx7.ca. From your ears to your brain, electronic music, Lx7.ca. Lx7.ca.
Alright, welcome to the show. It's Lx7.ca. I'm your host, Vergel Evans, and welcome to the show. There's something in that square being me, and the something being all this. But this week, I thought I would do something a little different. I'm always talking about how much I love the 909. If you know me from online and from my online conversations, I go on at great length about that box right there. It's the 909, sometimes known as the TR-909, or the Rhythm Composer. Either way, it's a great box. Did you know that the TR in TR-909 stands for transistor rhythm? That is this. This literally is a drum machine. And if you can imagine at the time, when it came out, there had never been anything like that. It was one of the first drum machines, if not the first, to have a 16-step sequencer. It was also the first one that had all its drums, like, you know, the bass drum and the snare and the toms, and I think even the rim shot as analog, and then things like the hand claps, the snares, the hi-hats, and the crash as 6-bit samples. So you had samples, raw analog, together in a package, and it was a workhorse. We're talking 1984 technology, and I'm still using it today, and we're in, what, 2007? Genius. If you've listened to electronic music, I don't care how, what, who, if you've listened to any kind of dance music or electronic music, you've listened to that bad boy right there. It is the heart and soul of music. Only 10,000 ever were made. You can go on Wikipedia, you can go all over the net and read about it, download the manual, I don't know, whatever. But this machine is amazing. In fact, so amazing, it had been, in 97, it was emulated by the Propeller Heads guys, the guys who made Reason. Before they did Reason, they did this program called Rebirth. You might have heard of it. Also, there's Fruity Loops. Now that we've got, there was the Introspective. They came out with the 9090. It didn't have the sequencer part, but it had all the sounds. And even lately, you've got the Drumazon. I'll find their website, put it in the show notes. But all these guys have been trying to emulate what this bad boy does right here. And it's amazing. It was amazing. When it came out, nobody had done that. And to this day, no one's been able to capture that. You've got JoMox, they got their thing going on. You got Machinedrum, but they're all chasing that one right there, the 909. So let me give you a little tour of it, what makes it so awesome. I'm going to turn the tempo down really low. So can you see this thing going across? Let's do that again. Let's see. I'm chasing it. That literally shows me shows me where I am, and it's 16 beats. So here I've got like the kick. I just put in a 4/4 kick. Say I change instruments, move over to the snare. There's no snare. I could throw a snare in. So I'm throwing little snare beats in there. See, and you can do accents. No one had done this before. In drum machine technology, that which we take for granted never existed. 1984, those guys at Roland were geniuses. They never thought of how would I interact with this machine or this technology without using some kind of sequencer, some kind of hardware, very difficult to use sequencer. This is built in, a sequencer built into a drum machine. Seems like the standard, doesn't it? It didn't. There was no standard. They made it. So if I turn this up, let's get some tempo on that. At least 117. In fact, let's turn it up a little more. 146. That's a little fast. Let's turn that down. One of the things, let me tell you, one of the things that made this so cool was it had so many outs. Can you see this? Can you see all this? If we start here, look at all that. Never before were you able to just plug just the one sound you want out from here into wherever you need it to be. Like for me, right now, I keep it so that I have my kick drum here, see? no kick drum. I have, that's usually my snares. I have another sound over there. In this case, that's, usually I keep that as like the snare. And then this I just use for all the other drums. But I multi-out. I try to multi-out with my stuff. And that's what a lot of people were doing with the 909. Dance music, pumping it out, crunching up the kick to make it industrial, rounding out the kick or compressing it or whatever they needed to do to make their music, our music that we share. And the interface was genius. Because like right now, let's turn this up. Does that look like anything to you? It might not look like a lot to you, but that didn't exist. People were used to analog stuff with knobs and being able to manipulate and control things. Here we are on the 909, the first drum machine to really hammer that out. So I've been kind of working on it. I got a bit of a pattern. So this thing is so cool because I've got it going across all 16 beats. And I've got my sounds. But say I wanted to add in a tom. See, there's no toms. Now let's turn everything down. So now I'm just working with the tom, which is along here. C, D, 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 D. At the time, before this, if you wanted to make electronic music, you literally had to be like Kraftwerk. You had to have all kinds of engineering degrees and understandings at a very deep level of how to do this. This machine took all that science, kicked it out the window, and got you just banging tunes out. So if you wanted to make music, you could literally just sit down and hack away, hack away, hack away, hack away, and do it. An awesome experience. The 909 literally is the machine that started everything. Between the 303, the 808, and the 909, what was there? Rebirth, Fruity Loops, they emulated it. Everybody who makes a drum machine now emulates that little 16-step pattern thing. That's where it all came from. That came from Roland, and I mean, like, yes, you know what? There was the 303. There was the 808. Those were two of the first. But the 909 was the first one that really got it right. That really gave everything individual accents. So you can use the you could use this stuff here. See, that's not accented. That's accented. You can turn it down, turn it up. The total accent. It's a great device, a great machine. I would highly suggest, if you don't have a chance to get a 909, get a software one. Give it a try. Run around with it, because this was where it all came from. An amazing device. So, let's let's just save that. I'm going to save that. Now, what was really neat about the 909, and part of how I use it, I just saved one pattern that I made on here. You could do that across 3 banks and 16 steps. So literally, you have 16 times 3, which is, I don't know what number that is, 48, something like that. Anyways, you got a lot of spots where you can save sounds. And a lot of people, what they would do, so say I would be in there, see, so I would move across them. just wanted to share my love for the 909, my little passion pit right here that got me into making electronic music. Lots of people have their machines, lots of people have their software, their favorite things that got them, got you, got me, all of us into it. For me it was the 909. For you it could be something else. I don't know. But that's where it all started. And that's what was really cool. Go on the net, look around, join a message board. You know, if you're around the Lx7 world, come to lx7.ca, leave a comment, let me know what you think about all this. And definitely pay a little homage to the 909, because without this little box, I'm not sure we really would have this dialogue right now. Guys like Kraftwerk, I respect them, I enjoy them. You know, the Schultzes and the Foxes of the world and the Newmans of the world and all the early guys who started electronic music as scientists. They came at it from a different way. But for the rest of us that like to play, I'm telling you, the TR-909, that's what got us started. So, until next time, this is me saying hello to you, hello to me, welcome back, and I don't know, we'll make some more music. So, enjoy your night, enjoy your day, enjoy your time, and definitely keep dancing.